That's an interesting question, Harry. Most people think that if they don't qualify for the offer and compromise program that the IRS has available to all taxpayers, that there's no other way out. Nothing can be further from the truth. What we do in a situation like that is we create what we call a partial pay installment agreement. What does that mean? Well, if you remember from my video on offer and compromises, the IRS is going to allow you a roof over your head. They're going to allow you to drive an automobile, give you operating expenses, pay health insurance, court-ordered payments, food and clothing, and the like. In fact, the most important thing they're going to allow is the current income taxes, so you don't pyramid the liability, that is, add liability to liability. So, what happens when you don't qualify for an offer and compromise? We create what we call a partial pay installment agreement. Well, what the heck is that, you might add? Why is that different from an installment agreement? What we do at the Tax Resolution Institute is we analyze the IRS transcripts and we determine what the collection statute is and when it expires. The IRS has 10 years to collect the income tax under normal circumstances. Let's say that you're 3 or 4 or 5 years into the 10-year statute, and we calculate your disposable income, which is the amount the IRS expects to be paid, either based on national and local standards or your actual expenses. Income less your rent or mortgage, your food and clothing, and so on and so forth, automobile, current income taxes, and the like. And we start paying them, let's just call it for purposes of our conversation here today, $1,000 or $2,000 a month against $100 or $200 or a $500,000 liability. You pay until the end of the statute. Once the 10 years expires, you don't owe the tax anymore because the collection statute has expired. That's what I call a backdoor offer and compromise. The technical term is a partial pay installment agreement, a PPIA if you're talking to a revenue officer. That's how you solve the problem of having too much income and not qualifying for an offer. I call it going through the front door.